Greetings, YouTube. Another weekend and another collection of bargains. We found quite a few things this weekend, two of them purely utilitarian, and some of them for entertainment purposes. We'll start over here. We found 3 books. A book on gazebos, because I have a bizarre fascination for gazebos. I've never quite understood it, but now I have an entire book which is illustrations of gazebos. The Osborne Book of the Future, a trip in time to the year 2000 and beyond. This was originally published in 1979. This particular copy was sold at some point in 1989 for $2.95, and I think I paid $3 for it. So it's kind of cool, and it's got full of just awesome retro future images of what the present would look like, and it doesn't look like anything like it. And the book, Let It Rot, The Gardener's Guide to Composting, because my wife is currently experimenting with composting. We recently got a composter. I bought this. This is actually a Walmart frame, which was never used. It was originally $5. I paid $2 for it because that picture over there on my bench fell off the wall recently, and the frame completely destroyed itself. The glass, thankfully, did not break, but it needs a new frame. So, for $2, new frame. I have a white noise producer here. I've never tried one. I've always wanted to try one, and I found one at a moving sale for $3. So I'm like, okay, cool, for $3 I'll try it and see if I like it. I'm thinking of maybe getting an alarm clock at some point in the future that has this built in, so it would all be together and I wouldn't have 2 things on my nightstand. I have a little reflector here. This is actually an LED. I don't think, yeah, you can kind of pick that up. That's kind of a random pattern. Straight flashing, pure red, and then off, and in case it still functions as a reflector on its own. And I thought that was kind of cool. I collect LED lights, and this would actually be useful if you were out at night walking or on a bike or something. Though don't know if I like the swivel idea, because it would be very easy for it to move in a direction that might turn the light, make the light less visible. I might want to change how that works. But other than that, I think it's a nice design. You could wear it on you could wear it on your neck if you're out dog walking if you wanted to at night. It's very light. Curtain rod. I actually got 2 of these. I saw no reason to put the second one in the video. This was $2 a piece. My mother-in-law downstairs needs curtain rods, and the other one doesn't actually have the hardware, but I think I've got some hardware in my toolbox, so I'm gonna go dig that up. We have 2 pieces of ceramic this week. This is a piece of stoneware. Looks very plain. It's a planter. It's got holes in it. But if you look at it this way, this is beautifully carved stoneware. It's just very attractive. It's signed on the bottom, Laura. And I have no idea who Laura is, but she was fairly talented. And this is I paid a little more than this than I normally do. It was $10, but I thought it was worth it because my wife wants to hang in the plant. And here we go. Picked this up for $2 at a yard sale, and it says Sioux on the bottom, as in like the Native American tribe Sioux. I have no idea what that means. I may do a search online, see if I can find anything about an artist named Sioux, or maybe the Sioux people are known for doing ceramics. I'm not sure. We have a bell, which is a very plain, shiny bell, but got a nice tone. So my wife wanted that one. She collects bells. I have a little tiny dragon, which I thought was kind of cute, and it may be from some toy line or something. I'm not sure. I don't really recognize it, but the detail is pretty decent. But I thought it'd be a perfect size for like a familiar for another figure, like something sitting on its shoulder. I thought that would be cool. For 50 cents, I figured I couldn't lose. We have the abominable snow monster, the Bumble, after his teeth have been removed, from the classic Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, which is kind of cute. I paid $1 for that. And then we have a gorilla. This is the King Kong, or one of the King Kong line, with action arms and battle damage. Some battle damage on this. So I thought it was kind of cool. It's got nice articulation. Its hands are articulated, elbows, shoulders, head, knees, hips. $2, so I figured I'd add that to my collection, do a proper review at some point. Then we have DVDs, as always. We have Fargo, True Grit, the remake, The Sure Thing, which is never been watched. It's a Rob Reiner film starring John Cusack, and I don't remember if I've ever seen it, but I like Rob Reiner. He does the commentary, and of course I'm a John Cusack fan. Sylvester Stallone in a cheesy action film, Cobra. I can remember seeing this in the theaters, believe it or not. I actually didn't pay that much for that particular video. The Last Boy Scout with Bruce Willis. I'm a fan of his as well. 3:10 to Yuma, which was a very solid Western. I saw that in the theaters. Alien 3000, which I have memories of actually seeing at one point. Maybe like, on HBO or Cinemax or something. So I thought I'd pick that up. And Treasure Planet, which I'd almost completely forgot about this movie till someone recently commented about it on some blog I read. And they're talking about an underrated film, animated film, that people just don't pay enough attention to. And I'm like, I remember seeing that it wasn't bad, so I thought, what the heck, I'd pick it up. And I paid $3 a piece for those and $2.50 for a piece for everything else. So that was a pretty good deal. And if the astute of you would have noticed this big fuzzy white thing, which the books are and the picture are standing on, this is cat furniture, which I picked up at Goodwill for $10. It's got a soft sling type area for the cats to sit in, and we're hoping that we can get the cats to sleep in this instead of maybe sleeping on other things they already sleep on. Because let's be honest, everything I own is a cat bed, so we're trying to maybe get them to sleep on something that isn't quite, as required by humans. But this is what we've got this week. I think we found some cool stuff, some utilitarian stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot, sorry. 2 pair of pants. My wife got 2 pair of linen pants as well. Very good price, $5 and $2.50. So that was cool. And I think she has to get the striped ones tailored. He's going to put a dart in the back or something. But they were both fit well, and they're comfortable, and they're light, so it's just good for summertime. So this is what we have this week. I hope that everyone else had a good weekend.